So today marks the 9th month of living off of my savings. That's right. I have not made a single cent in 9 months. As a Taurus moon and a person who grew up intermittently homeless and was homeless during college as well, that has been extremely triggering for me. It has not been comfortable, even though I have been technically financially comfortable. Like, my bank account isn't empty, to basically just put it like that. But I'm someone who I've worked my entire life. Literally, I've always worked. There's no point really I could think of since I was at least 12 that I haven't done something to generate income for myself in some way, shape, or form. Even as like a small kid, like I would clean people's houses. I started detailing people's cars. I worked fast food restaurant jobs while also having side hustles in high school. In college, I worked 3 jobs at one point. So I've always been, I guess you could say, a hustler. This is the longest period of time in my life since I was basically 12 that I have not worked or made money in some way. And I'd be lying if I said that hasn't been making me feel kind of bad about myself, if it hasn't really tried my self-esteem, my sense of self-worth. I don't think I realized how much of my sense of self-worth was tied up in my ability to make money for myself. But I think it makes sense, like, given my history. The other thing about it is that I chose this life. I had a job and I chose to quit that job because I decided to prioritize my own, my mental health, my own sense of, I guess, value, my own belief in myself and my ability and my talents and gifts. And because I felt that with my history and with my skills that I could get a better job. And so I had been on the job market looking for another job, one that I felt was more aligned with myself ever since, basically since March. And well, it didn't pan out. I looked for a job for 9 months and I could not find one. And that hurt. That definitely hurt my ego, I think. Because at that job, I feel like, I definitely feel like the people there felt like I should have been grateful for the job, even though it was causing me like severe health problems and it was causing me so much like pain and stress, like an emotional turmoil. And I felt like they thought I had a chip on my shoulder, which has just been my experience where I was living at that time anyway. Oh, I should probably say that a few months after deciding to leave that job, I also decided to travel the world full-time solo. So even though I haven't made any money in 6 months, I have been traveling full-time for the past 6 months, and that has been amazing. It's been an incredible, amazing blessing. However, that has been terrifying because I know that I'm working with a limited amount of money, and that if I don't figure something out soon, I'm gonna be back in the US working at McDonald's just like everyone else. So yeah, that's been hard. That's been hard on me, to be fair. So anyway, I've decided to stop looking for a job because what I can say is when I chose to leave the job and then when I chose to leave the US, I recognize those as two decisions I made in the spirit of choosing myself and choosing to believe in myself, whether or not other people believed in me. And so I'm now today, I'm gonna say today is officially the day that I'm going to stop looking for work and continue to believe in myself and decide that I'm actually going to pursue really and fully my dreams, whatever version of this life that I want to live that feels the most aligned for me. And I think maybe it took all of this time for me to get to this point because I still don't necessarily fully believe in my ability to generate income for myself. And it's definitely a really, really deep wound to choose to go into business because I have a really hard time believing that I'm valuable enough, that I'm worth being paid to do anything. Which is, I think, part of the reason why I even accepted the job that I accepted and why I did the work I used to do. A lot of the work that I used to do was rooted in a belief that I was kind of worthless. And so I did really like low wage work and I did things that I knew I didn't love or care about because I thought, well, this is the best that I can get. This is the best that someone like me could expect to get. And so with that being said, I want to reframe what I opened up with. Instead of saying this is the 9th month I haven't made a dime, today marks 9 months of choosing myself and of choosing to believe in myself. And today is the first day that I am believing that I am worthy enough to create my own financial freedom without help from anybody else or without having to suffer in order to make it. So what does this mean for you watching this video? When you're feeling lost on the path to following your dreams, when you're surrounded by your own failures and you feel like all of your demons, your self-doubts, your fears are so loud and you just you want to kind of take yourself out the game before it's even started. You know, I know how you feel. I'm right there with you. But we can do this. It's not hard for me to believe that maybe you, like myself, didn't necessarily have support from your family growing up or people who made you feel like you could do really big things and like you were deserving of financial freedom and of defining your own financial path. And if that's the case, I'll be that person for you right now, and I'll tell you that you can do this. You can do this. You can make money doing what you love, even if nobody else believes that you can. Know that I believe that you can. I'm believing that I can, even though it's very scary, even though I watch the bank account get smaller every day, even when there's no evidence, even when I can't find any evidence to support the idea, even if it's completely delusional. I believe in you, and I believe in myself. And I know that by the end of this year, we are going to have accomplished exactly what we set out to do. It's okay to feel lost sometimes. It's okay to doubt yourself sometimes. Oh, I doubt myself more often than not. And it's even okay if everything in your external tells you that what you want or what you believe is possible is totally impossible. Just keep believing in yourself anyway, even if it's crazy. Actually, because it's crazy, you should keep believing in yourself. I'm sitting here on the internet looking at you guys like in the least dolled up way possible. And like I said, I'm on here right now. This is not how I usually look, you guys. I'm gonna try to come on here looking a little bit more put together in future videos, but this is just the first one. Really raw, really off the cuff, really authentic. And I don't think there's anything wrong with the way I look right now. I think I look like fine, but I tend to prefer to look a little bit more polished online anyway. So this is the first video I feel like I'm making for YouTube. There's other videos on my channel, but this one feels like the first one. Because this one feels like I made it with intention. 2025 is gonna be the year that our belief pays off. I'm believing that. But this is a family, you guys. Hopefully, if you're here and you're gonna subscribe, we're a family. You know, I guess like, comment, and subscribe. I think I'm gonna have more sit-down videos like this. I also read tarot. If you want to book a reading with me, there's, I think, a link in the description box. So you can do that as well. And I'm also a certified yoga teacher, even though I haven't taught yoga in a little bit. But hopefully I'm gonna be uploading some videos, some yoga videos for you guys soon as well. But okay, bye.